Welcome back to Double Down University. I'm back with you guys with another soccer video, and we're back attacking the books. We have a good one today, the Wolves versus Bournemouth. And what I will do is I'll make a video for specifically every game on the Premier League slate, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm dropping them as soon as this video drops. I'm dropping the next one and then the next one. So let's get into it. So we have in this matchup, I like Bournemouth 13 or more shots, as well as Bournemouth 14 or more shots as well. So we're going to ladder that. What that means is that we're going to take them to get the baseline, so the minimum is 13 shots, and then the maximum would be 14 shots. So we just add another shot onto that. So, and I'll explain why in a second. And then we also have Bournemouth tie no bet, and that is basically a wager of if the game ends up in the draw at any point, whether it's 2-2, 1-1, and it ends that way, then you will get a refund on your money, and you won't, face the risk of losing if it ends in a draw, as if you were to take right here. If we scroll down a little bit, as you can see right here, money line says the wager is graded on the result after 90 minutes plus stoppage time. So basically, if it ends in a draw and you select one of these three, which Bournemouth to be the away team, you're getting a better return on your investment, as is plus money is plus 140. But if it ends in a draw, then you basically lose your stake that you placed on the game, because you took the 90-minute money line and you didn't take tie no bet. So it's kind of like a little insurance policy. So we're going to go with that as well. The reason why is because I think that they will be able to press Wolverhampton, as they are going to be without their two main creative attacking threats, and Matthias Cunha, and then as well as Pedro Neto. So I think that they will sit back in a low block Wolverhampton's and invite pressure from the Bournemouth, because they can't really play out of the back. So what I mean by that is, like, the goalkeeper passes the ball to any of these three on the back line, and then they try to build up through and pass through the midfield to kind of gain ground past the halfway line, and then be able to get the ball into their attacking threats like Wong and Sarabia to be able to take shots on goal. I think they're going to struggle with that because of the high press that Bournemouth basically employs. Now, Bournemouth, over the last couple games of the season, they've started to figure out, they had a new coach, so they're trying to figure out his system. And basically what his system entails is a lot of high pressing. And what that means is that, like, imagine like in basketball, if you do like a full court press and you have your guards going up against the other guards and trying to like basically suffocate them. So as soon as they get the ball or they get the inbound, then they trap them right there at the baseline, or trap them in the backcourt. So imagine that in soccer, and basically it's a man for man. Each person has their man, and they try to cut off the inside angle, so that way you can't pass the ball back into and towards a teammate. So everything has to go outside, and then that makes it easier to trap, because now you're closer to the baseline, and it makes it harder for you to be able to get out of that situation. If you have two people on the ball and you're close to the out of bounds line, it's hard to pass it back. So now you have to pass it to the goalkeeper, and a lot of times this team struggles with just those simple passes. Now, granted, the one thing that Bournemouth has improved on over the last couple of weeks is that with this attacking high pressing system, they have to rely on their fullback. So what I mean by that is, like, number 37 Aarons and number 5 Kelly, they have to know when to help out with the press or when to stay back. And I think that they have done a pretty good job of knowing when to come forward and help with the press, and then when to stay back and help with like attacking threats. And then also Bournemouth, they are one of the top teams in the Premier League in long ball completion percentage, meaning that they don't allow teams to, like, okay, say like if the press isn't working and the team tries to kick it long to one of their strikers and try to get past the back line, they are one of the best teams in not allowing successful long balls to the other team. So pretty much what that spells is going to be a tough time for them to get into the offensive half and be able to create chances to score. And then another thing too, as what's best for our shot prop, is that they are one of the top 5 teams in the Premier League in blocking shots and allowing block shots. So if you play through the middle against this team, they will block your shot, and that basically counts as a shot as well. So if we get a block shot and then one of the teammates rebound the ball or get the ball back and kick it again and block it again, that's 2 shots on the same, I would guess you could say, possession or same build-up. So that can work to our advantage as well with our 13 and 14 shots. And then also, when looking at their numbers, I think they're one of the top 3 teams in allowing the most shots at home, the Wolves. Let me scroll up a little bit. So let's go to defensive. Let's go home. and then shots conceded per game. So they allow 14.9 shots per game. So that's well over what we need. We just need 14 shots. So they're allowing almost 15 if you round up from 14.9 to 15. So they allow 15 shots per game against. And then also they are one of the most fouling teams in the Premier League at home. As you can see here, the top two, they foul 12. They commit 12 fouls a game. And what I basically told you guys in previous videos, and I'll say it again, with fouls, it creates chances for free kicks, and free kicks you get is basically like a side out of bounds where you get to set up your offense and kind of set up a play to score. And basically, what this entails in soccer is that wherever the foul is committed, let's say for instance, where number 24 Gomez is, right? Let's say that the Bournemouth is on this side of the pitch and they get fouled right here where he's located right now, number 24. They get to have their best passer or best creator stand right here and basically have all of their attacking players as well as defenders line up right on the edge of the box or right inside of the box, and try to he's going to try to pass it to one of them or cross it to one of them to be able to head the ball onto goal, whether it's on target, off target, or blocked. We still get credit for that, so that creates more chances. And also it basically gives a breather to our team if they are pressing a lot. It gives a breather to them, and then also have a chance to create a set piece chance as well. And then let's say for instance the defense tries to play conservative and they attack the cross in the box, and they head it out of bounds past the goalkeeper, and that results in a corner. We get another set piece to do it again to try to get a shot off of a corner as well. So there's multiple ways to this prop, to these two props, especially the shot props. There's multiple ways to get to that, and I think we're in a really good spot with this Bournemouth team. And then also with the tie no bet, I just think that Bournemouth will score at least 1 goal, 2 goals to be able to secure this. I don't see the Wolves really scoring in this matchup. I think they will get kind of pretty much shut out of this game, and Bournemouth will just kind of control the game from start to finish. That's how I see it. Now, granted, it can get a little out of hand where, let's say, the Wolverhampton start maintaining possession and it turns into a whole nother game. But I just think, you know, with everything that I've stated, that they will be able to get these 13 and 14 shots, as well as they will score to be able to secure our tie no bet as well. So those are my props for this game, and I'll go over them one more time. So we have Bournemouth draw no bet or tie no bet. We also have Bournemouth to get 14 or more shots, and then we also have the play of the day is Bournemouth to get 13 or more shots. So I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.